All right, fellas. Real quick, I'm gonna share what I found in the half price dollar store earlier today. So I'm gonna go to it real quick. I found this East to West. This is like a information book. It gives you information about the characters in the world, like maps and stuff, and a timeline and how things there are, and some of the art that's in it. This is the same artist that does the Batman Beyond right now. Well, not Batman Beyond, but Absolute Batman, the Dragoda guy. It's really cool. I found that. I got this whole series. Found this Detective Comics, pretty badass because he has a sword in his hand. Found this other Detective Comics. It's pretty cool looking. Issue 827. Okay, I found this one, Batman and Superman one. I got this for 25 cents. I do not know the significance of this, but this looks pretty cool. I found this. What if the Age of Apocalypse had not ended? Okay, I got this whole series of this run where they kill Xavier and Magneto is in charge of everything and all that other stuff. And this is where Wolverine has one hand, and Cyclops has one. He's evil and he has one eye and stuff. This is pretty cool. I'm glad I found that one. I got the Savage Dragon versus the Savage Megaton Man. I never heard of Megaton Man. The Savage Dragon comics are pretty cool. The art is really cool. It's that old school 90s. Cool stuff in there. I found that one. Found this Mystery Incorporated. I don't know what this is, but this is Image comic books too. I never heard of this, but also this is something I would have gotten into. This is just looks like a bunch of cool, crazy stuff, bunch of interesting characters. I found this Namor, old school Namor one. I like that one. Okay, I got this one. I found this thing called the Futurins. I found issues 2 and number 1. I never heard of this. I don't know who publishes this or who made this. If you guys know, let me know. But this is something back in the day I would got into. I like the art. The characters that are on the cover seem very interesting. And it looks like something I would have get into. And I think this guy Dave Cockrum is a big name. All right. I got this one. This is book 2 of this thing. I got called Open Space. I breezed through it real quick when I got it earlier, and this is something that I would really get into. It just looks cool as fuck. It's like an outer space fantasy thing that I'm really into, stuff like that. So that can't wait till I get into that. I found Speed Racer number 1. I don't know what run this is. It's still sealed. It looks like it's in pretty good condition. It comes with this little button pen thing. So it doesn't look like the Speed Racer from the cartoons. It looks a little bit more mature and stuff. So it looks cool. Sorry about that glare. Alright. I got this Superman. This is a famous story, but I found it for $1. I didn't know they had dollar comics in the DC back in the day. So I got that one. I got this cool looking Ninja Turtle one. That is just badass looking. All right, I found a Void Rivals number 1. I got a lot of issues of this, a lot of copies of the first issue, but I don't know. There's another one just to add to my collection. All right, I found The Last Starfighter. I don't know if you guys remember this movie back in the day, but man, I found this is number 3. I wish I had found number 1 and 2, but I remember the movie and being badass. I don't know if they made a comic book or if it's based off of the comic book, but I'm glad I found that one. This is a good find for me. Also found this X-Men number 1. You know there's a lot of copies out there. I have a few already, but add one more to my collection. And I think the one best found that I got was this. The One Hand. There is a second part to this where it is called the Six Fingers, and it's incorporated. It kind of all adds together. It's about the detective, and I heard this is a really good story. I found number 1. It's in pretty good condition. So that's what I got. And all of that about less than $20. So there you go. Have a good one, fellas.